Look at a new poll from NBC LX and Telemundo. It shows that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is leading in his bid for re-election, as Ali mentioned, and he's got the support of one group in particular, Hispanic voters.
Yep. Here with more is NBC LX national political editor Noah Pransky. Okay, so we'll get to the Hispanic voters in one moment, but I want to talk big picture. He has to lead among all voters. What is it? What are the key areas, the issues that voters say, nope, we're with DeSantis on this?
Well, if you talk to Florida voters, and this is both anecdotal as well as what we're learning from the polls, most of them bring it back to COVID. Even people who say they aren't likely to vote for DeSantis give him generally good ratings on his handling of COVID. We just did this poll with Telemundo. The LX News poll found that 2 out of 3 likely Hispanic voters in Florida give him positive reviews on his handling of COVID. These are Hispanic voters who typically in the past had leaned more to the left. But again, even those who don't say they're going to vote for him, 1 out of 3 Democrats, Hispanic Democrats, are giving him positive reviews on his efforts to get the state open early, ban vaccine and mask mandates, and his other efforts.
Wow. When we talk about the Hispanic vote, especially in a state where that plays a major role, is there anything else that those voters are specifically looking at that they like what DeSantis did?
Yeah, so our poll really dove into some of the reasons behind DeSantis' momentum. And one thing that we see is that Republicans have just been really more effective at getting their messaging through. Republicans are being heard on Spanish language radio more. They're being seen on Spanish TV more. And the lieutenant governor who DeSantis chose, Jeanette Nunez, is a Cuban-American who speaks Spanish. That has been very effective. Charlie Crist, his gubernatorial opponent here, barely on Spanish TV.
That makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
if you see yourself, if you hear candidates speaking directly to your community using your language, is this something we are going to see Republican candidates take a page out of Florida's playbook and do elsewhere?
So I think Republicans are a step ahead of Democrats on realizing that the Hispanic voting bloc isn't really a bloc at all. The Hispanic voter in California, Arizona, Texas is frequently a Mexican-American descent. The Hispanic voter in Florida, way more likely to be Cuban, Puerto Rican, or maybe other countries in Central and South America. And that is a different constituency. Republicans have spoken better to them than Democrats.
And it's making a difference in the polls, as we see.
Absolutely.
NBC LX national political editor Noah Pransky. Good to see you, Noah. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.